And the biggest thing I want y'all to take away from this is look, the Republicans are Trump, the Democrats are Twitter, and the people are fucked. At the end of the day, we're screwed because the two things that are driving us is an old man with a huge ego, a website that makes insignificant people think they're significant, and we just sit here on the outside like, so what about the issues? And and what was funny, man, is that information to people who believe something doesn't matter, right? And I was listening to Colin Cowherd this week. He was talking about Tim Tebow, and he said he learned something about Tim Tebow and Trump. That the people who believe in those people don't give a damn about data. They they only are going to feel, right? It's a feeling. And if you make somebody feel, you can throw logic data out the window. Now, don't say, you sit there, you think about it, you go, yeah, that makes sense because you know that one person in your life who makes you feel. They make you feel good on the inside. You throw out logic and data from that person. You see a person's track record before you see their track record with you. But if they make you feel good, sometimes you be like, but it's different now. No, it ain't. Not the dirty Mac, because I don't do that. But what's different? Well, because I make you feel good, you can look past all the information, the facts that exist there, right? And that's what I've seen that Donald Trump has done to a lot of modern day Republicans, bro. Those people in that meeting were questioning the voting. Like when I tell you, there's probably 30 minutes spent on talking about the darn voting machines, and Brad Raffensperger was able to debunk all of those myths with hard line data, and then even say to the people, even if the voting machines messed it up, our guy would have still lost the election. So, what are we talking about here? You know, it wasn't just one state. It was like I don't feel like look up the numbers, but it was a nice, a nice little thing. Nice, nice lead by President Joe Biden. So it just got me thinking: how do you relate to those people? How do you get those people to see the fault in their ways? And it seems like I'm beating up on the right, and I'm not beating up on the right. That's not what I'm trying to do. I'm only speaking about experience I had with the right. I have not had that same type of experience with the left yet, but once I have that experience, I'll come back here and let you know how I feel about that as well. And I had a moment where I felt like one of these coastal elitists because I listen to the late night talk shows and I hear how Jimmy Kimmel, Jimmy Fallon, Stephen Colbert, Seth Meyers, who probably shouldn't have a late night show, the way they beat up on these on the heart of America, which is the reason why Donald Trump worked because he appealed to the people who feel disenfranchised, right? These people kind of shit on the heart of America, your blue collar, middle America types. You know what I mean? With the people that I call normal America. I, and I'm sitting, I'm like, these people are highly qualified, highly capable, functional adults. What the hell are they thinking? Like, how do you believe this nonsense? How can you believe that all your other votes cast in an election were good, except for the votes for president? Everything else on the ballot was AJ squared away. You had no issues with everything else on the rest of the ballot. You only have an issue with one part of the ballot. That don't check out. But Donald Trump, if you want to write a book on how to make people believe the wild shit that you say, please write that and just give it to me personally. I don't want you to give it to the mass. I just want it for myself so I can get people to believe the not so wild, but actual practical shit that I say. And maybe if some people believe some of the wild shit that I say, then we'll get somewhere here on Big Baby's podcast. But I've been talking about this for a minute.